All right, gentlemen, let's have a little
Yes.
fun. We're going to call this the Bust Alert. NFL players who are running out of time to prove themselves entering into the 2025 season. I'm going to give you a name, and you tell me if they deserve to be on this list.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah, that seems fair.
Okay. I think this one we've talked about a lot, so let's just get this one out the way. Trevor Lawrence.
Yes. This is it. It's bleeper, get off the potty. He's been given all the tools, all the spending. Now they've got another staff in there. It's an offensive-minded coach in Liam Cohen. He elevated Baker Mayfield's career. This is it. Enough is enough. I need the guy who led the team to the playoffs, led a 21-point comeback, and won a playoff game. I'm out of time. So, yes, he's on alert.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely on alert. Everything Mike said is right. It's time.
Okay.
Can't wait anymore.
Quarterback, Bryce Young.
I'm going to say no.
Same.
Yeah.
I thought he showed a lot last year.
That's the thing. And they've invested with bringing weapons around him. And the fact that they benched him in his rookie year and allowed him, I think he has more time to me. Give him a full another year before I say, yeah, he's a warning for the bust.
Let's stick with the quarterbacks. Let's go with Dak Prescott.
He's polarizing. I don't know that he was ever as good as people said. I don't know that he's as bad as people say. I don't feel like anybody gets it right. I know the contract is a big thing. I'm going to lean no. I think Dak's a good quarterback. I don't think he's great. I don't think he's average. I'm going to say no to it. He's a tough player, though.
He is a tough player, and he's polarizing because he's the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. They're always going to get the attention. People are upset that he gets the attention. Oh, he's not that great. He actually is pretty decent. He hasn't really done much for them, winning playoff games and all of that, but I think he gets too much, slack.
David, ready?
Yeah.
Would you take him as a Steelers quarterback?
I would, actually.
Yeah, I'd take him as a
Yes,
Giants quarterback.
yes.
Like,
Okay, you know what? That's a good standard. I like that.
so it's just one of these things. Like, if I had Dak, would I have been drafting a QB this year? No.
well, using that standard, then I think you both will say yes. Then again, I don't know. I don't want to speak for you.
All right, let me hear it.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes. Tired of his crap, too.
So would you take him as a Giant?
No.
Okay.
Not with that contract, I wouldn't.
Oh.
And I defended him for a long time. But you get to a point, if you only can function when all of your toys are perfectly healthy and you don't win. Look, Jared Goff wins. This guy doesn't win. Tua is eternally a 9-8, 8-9 quarterback. And the one time he made the playoffs, help me, it's cold. It just,
Yeah.
yes.
Not a good look. Okay.
David?
Oh, you're exactly right, and it's along with the injury history. You're paying him that injury history, and it's not just the concussions. He had a back issue, too. I can't deal with it.
I can deal with the back issue. It was the concussion. Like, he's
I
one more
hear
hit
you.
away from being Steve Young. So you're saying no, you wouldn't take him as a Steeler?
No, I would not.
Okay. Running back, Travis Etienne.
Yes. Bigsby's better than he is. Plain and simple. He's not even the best back on his own team. He's been replaced. Bust.
That's fair. That's really fair. I have to go with everything he said. He's right.
Plus, Tank
You're
Bigsby.
replaced.
Way cooler name. Your name is Tank.
I almost gave this one away earlier in pre-show meeting. Offensive tackle, Evan Neal. New York Giants.
How is this a question? He was on this list 2 years ago. This dude sucks. His only hope is to go to guard and pray. Because as a tackle, I've never seen an offensive tackle in my life on the ground more. He flops around like uncoordinated drunk Kenny, just flopping all over them. No tackle in football ends up on the ground reaching out going, help, pick me up. He is trash. And he's also bleep talked the fan base. So now I think he's a trash human. He's one shot. Go to guard and pray.
According to this, he won't. While he will bust, he's not even guaranteed a starting gig while competing with veteran Greg Van Roten at guard.
It's Roten, and he blows too.
Okay. While he won't bust, he was a promising starting right tackle before, and you just don't lose that degree of NFL traits up front.
Okay.
Oh, you don't?
Go pull the clips. It's one thing if you miss the man you're blocking. It's another if you end up on the ground like Wojo after 17 gin and tonics. He sucks.
Packers defensive end Lucas Van Ness.
Yeah, bust. They're desperate for a pass rush. They've been leaning on him for a couple of years. He can't play. And I don't know what the problem is. He was a really productive college player. I don't think he's going to have a 12-sack season out of nowhere.
It kind of sounds like – I'm sorry. Go ahead, David.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, he can't do it. I haven't seen it from him yet.
So no, I think
the bus.
I want to say that if the Packers kind of use him the way that the Lions do Aiden, it will further his career. Because they're trying to pigeonhole him into you're going to come from this one. No, how about you move him around and let the offensive line dictate, whether he's going to be good or not. All right. David, this will be easy for you. I gave Mike an easy one. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh. No, he'll ball out to standards of a 40-plus-year-old quarterback. He will. He'll have a good year.
I can't believe I got to do this.
Yeah, he'll have a good year.
I agree with David.
Would you take him on the Giants?
No, he's a bleep hole. But I just think he's old. I can't make Father Time's undefeated. He's not a bust. He's just old.
That's the thing.
He's like old Larry Bird. Were you mad at Larry Bird? No, he's a bust. No, you're like Larry's paralyzed. His back is broken. Aaron Rodgers. Dude, he's just old, Rico.
I mean, I guess bust because of all the hype that comes along with him.
I'm more annoyed with this whole fake wedding.
Really?
Yeah,
That's what got you.
It is. Why does he have to be such a jerk? Guy's wearing a wedding ring and there's no record of him getting married. Well, why you got to do that stuff?
He woke up today, the sun was out, and the day ended in Y.
I know.
Why. All right, a couple more. Deebo Samuel.
I'm going to say no. Based on, I don't view him as one of the 5 to 7 best receivers in the league. Now, if you're viewing him through that lens, then yes. I just think Deebo's a rock-solid number 2 receiver and a bit of a, now I'm not being insulting when I say like a trinket. Somebody you use in the run game, somebody who's in a constant state of jet motion, screen game, physical, but he's not that lead dog. I think he's going to be perfectly fine for Washington. I'm going to say no.
I actually think he is going to be a bust for Washington because he's so physical. I think he's going to have injury issues for them.
Well, Washington's
I really do.
Yeah, they're not too happy because his OTA weight was not where they wanted it to be. He had a few buttermilk biscuits. Let's just put it like that.
Oh.
Yeah, they happy. Let's go with Jalen Ramsey.
Yes. I kind of think he's done. Look, his best skill last year wasn't coverage. It was blitzing. And he's a guy that's constantly asking for the Brinks truck to get backed up. He got exposed a lot last year. I'm going to say yes. I kind of just think it's over. And Rico, he's been in the league, what is this, 8-9 years? Mm-hmm. He ain't young no more.
Yeah, he really should move to safety, but I think his arrogance won't allow him to. His pride won't allow him to. He's done. He's done.
All right, I got 2 more real quick. I'm just going to put it out there for you guys. J.J. McCarthy.
No, it's not fair. Didn't play last year, had surgery. I don't think it's fair to label him a bust if he struggles in year 1. I mean, who do we talk like as a rookie if they come out and they're bad? Yeah, Bryce Young then was on alert last year, but I'm not going to do that to J.J. McCarthy. Like, I know, OTAs, he wasn't very good. This is what we're doing now? OTAs? I'm going to say no.
I'm leaning in the yes.
Well, bust alert, Mike. Not saying he is, but should he be on the bust alert?
I say yes.
Why? Because he doesn't know the other team's plays?
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's because he doesn't know his own team's plays. Like, you had a year, I get it, you were hurt, but you had a year to study in film room defenses.
Yeah, but David, that doesn't emulate.
I know.
Playing.
I know. You got to get out there and play. I understand
Playing
that.
quarterback in the National Football League is one of the most difficult things in the world of sports. I mean, you can watch as much film as you want. There's playing and watching. I just want to give the kids some time.
Last one is Kyle Pitts.
He's a dog. He's not a bust. He's a dog. He should be up at Marl. Put Kyle Pitts at the Michigan Animal Rescue League and somebody adopt him. He's a mutt. He is. Rico, he is built like Zeus.
Yeah.
And he does nothing. Nothing. 1,000 yards as a rookie, cashed his checks.
Would be new coordinators, constantly new quarterbacks.
Hey, hopefully for him and his family and a paycheck, it all works out. I wouldn't take him on my team. Absolute mutt. He's a rescue. Go get him. Somebody put Kyle Pitts' picture up there. Go adopt him.
All he needs is some Ben Johnson love.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Could Ben Johnson fix him?
No.
Wow.
I don't know that Kyle Pitts has the heart for the game. That's the problem. Okay. Players who try and are of limited ability, I'll tolerate all day. No one wakes up wanting to be bad. But when you have all the ability in the world and you don't produce, dude, you're wasting the gifts that people would kill to have. Makes me hate you. I don't like Kyle Pitts.
Glad I finished with Kyle Pitts.
What did I say that was wrong?
No. David,
all right, it was probably
anything?
a little much where I said he should be at a dog rescue, but listen.
Okay.
I don't need to say anything, Rico.
You know I'm right. Okay. Whoa, you want him on your team?
Well, we have enough tight ends. We're trying to trade for another one.
Honestly, I think that he has not found that system that works. That's why I said I think a guy like a mind like a Ben Johnson would figure out how to use him.
Yeah, over a kibble bowl.
Okay. That's your bust alert. 97.1.